The new transfer student was gorgeous and aloof. The school bully didn't like that and decided to teach her a lesson. But unexpectedly, the girl slapped her so hard that the school bully got a nosebleed. At the bus stop, Taya noticed the girl didn't have an umbrella and offered hers. In return, she asked for Taya's number. Taya, in turn, remembered her name, Kyoko. Taya's father often drank heavily and took out his anger on Taya. It all started when, after an argument with his younger sister, Taya slammed the door and left. Trying to apologize, his sister climbed a tree to catch Taya's favorite rhinoceros beetle and tragically fell to her death. Ever since, their father blamed Taya for his sister's death whenever he drank. Tormented, Taya ran along the train tracks. Suddenly, a train appeared and he barely jumped into the nearby woods to avoid it. Unharmed, he kept moving forward, eventually finding himself in front of a cave. Inside, a faint red glow beckoned him. Compelled almost magically, he stepped in. Before him stretched a path lined with red maple trees. On the path, Taya found his sister's shoes. Panicked, he ran deeper into the forest searching for her, only to collide with a parrot, his deceased pet. Terrified, he bolted out of the strange cave. To his shock, the parrot was alive in his hands, and the shoes were still there. Back home, his father hugged him and asked where he had been all week. To Taya, it felt like only a few hours had passed, but his phone was filled with a week's worth of messages. Could it all have really happened? After school, Taya returned to the cave. Everything was just as before. This, he realized, was the legendary cave tunnel. If wishes could really come true here, he would bring his sister back. A few steps in, he heard Kyoko's voice behind him. He shared the tunnel's secret with her, and she decided to explore it together because she had a wish of her own. From then on, they explored the tunnel together every day after school. They even tested the time difference between inside and outside, discovering that 3 seconds in the tunnel equaled 2 hours in the real world. Armed with this knowledge, Taya helped Kyoko retrieve her discarded manga manuscripts from the tunnel. Kyoko's grandfather had drawn many comics in his lifetime, but none sold, leaving the family poor. Her parents strongly opposed her drawing. Kyoko entered the tunnel to find the rare talent that could help her publish a successful manga. During the summer festival, they watched the fireworks hand in hand, promising to return to the tunnel on August 2nd, the anniversary of Taya's sister's death. As the date approached, Kyoko's manga was accepted by a publisher, and she wanted to postpone their tunnel visit. Taya smiled and gave her a sunflower. That night, he deleted all his messages and went alone into the tunnel. The next day, panicked that she couldn't reach him, Kyoko rushed to the cave only to get a message from Taya. He apologized for leaving without a word and warned her not to enter. The tunnel couldn't grant wishes, it could only restore what was lost, and Kyoko already had the talent she wanted. He urged her to pursue her dream and become a great manga artist. Then he threw away his phone. Inside the tunnel, Taya found his sister safe and sound. She even caught a giant rhinoceros beetle for him. This peaceful life was everything Taya had dreamed of. But the phone on the table kept buzzing with Kyoko's messages. His sister in this alternate space told him she loved him and wanted him to live his life fully. Taya finally felt at peace and ran back home, heart lighter than ever. In the real world, Kyoko became a famous manga artist. But recently, she hit a creative block and her editor suggested taking a break. Without realizing it, she ended up at the old bus stop and couldn't hold back her tears. Then her long silent phone buzzed. It was a message from Taya. Frantic, Kyoko ran to the cave and finally found him. Together, they returned to the real world and their love endured.